Hi, and welcome to the second episode of the Open Mic with Gurmeet. Today, I want to talk about something we all quietly wrestle with, the pressure of being interesting. And that thought stayed with me, especially when I noticed something recently. So, the other day, I was at a cafe and I saw two college girls coming in. They looked for the perfect light, took 10 selfies, posted stories on their Instagram, and walked out. They didn't order a single thing. They left like queens who came in, conquered the right angle, and maybe went back to their homes to take a nap. Who knows? That's when I thought, wow, this is interesting. This is the new pressure to be interesting. And I should talk about it on my podcast. Earlier, we used to go out just to eat. Now, there are people who go out to prove they went out. And once I noticed that, I started seeing this pressure everywhere. You open Instagram and you see someone's eating pasta in Italy, someone's hiking in Bali, a few people are busy launching their startups, and then there's you. You're just there, reheating yesterday's dal and wondering, am I boring? If that's you, you're in the right place. This episode is for us. Most of us have WhatsApp groups full of people sharing their amazing lives, trips, achievements, gym selfies, kids winning prizes. And when someone asks, so, what's new? You panic that you're running out of the cool things to say, right? Yes, this is the silent pressure to be interesting, to have a story, to have an opinion, to have a vibe. But this pressure doesn't stop at our screens, it follows us into real life too. A guy can't just go for a walk. It's 10k steps of self reflection with Arijit Singh on loop. Nowadays, even the work meetings sound like TED Talks. There is this corporate bro sitting in meetings pretending to be thrilled about the strategy for the fourth quarter. He must have a hot take on everything: politics, cricket, even the new Tesla design, because apparently silence means stupidity. Then there's this homemaker. She scrolls through social media and sees everyone baking something or the other and running marathons. And she thinks, am I the only one who still makes aloo paranta and naps at 3 in the afternoon? You actually realize how out of sync you feel when you wait at the school gate to pick up your child. In 10 minutes, you'll know what 20 women are achieving, while you only decided which series you'll watch tonight. Even the neighborhood auntie cannot just host a kitty party anymore. It's an intimate brunch with a Mediterranean theme. Now you're relating? Yes. A friend once told me that her maid is actually more outgoing than she is, and it kind of worried her. The maid keeps updating her WhatsApp status with photos from all the places she's been traveling to. And one day she casually asked my friend, आप लोग कहीं जाते नहीं हो क्या? बाकी लोग तो कितना घूमने फिरने जाते हैं. अगर आप भी कहीं जाओगे तो कम से कम मुझे भी 3-4 दिन की छुट्टी मिल जाएगी. And that thought stayed with my friend. That's when she actually felt the pressure to be interesting, to post something, simply because even her maid's life seemed more happening than hers. But the truth is that this isn't limited to anyone. We all slip into this pattern without even realizing it. And you know what's funny? Every time I sit down with my coffee, yes, the same coffee that you've probably seen on Instagram many, many times, I tell myself, okay, Gurmeet, don't post it today, just drink it. And then the light hits just right, and boom, it looks so beautiful. वो कैसे शेयर नहीं करी इतने अच्छे फोटोज. आई मीन कम ऑन. आई लव प्रिटी थिंग्स, आई लव कॉफी, आई लव माई बुक्स, आई लव डीप कैप्शंस. We all have become experts at curating our own museum. Exhibit A, the coffee shot. Exhibit B, the sunset with grateful caption. Exhibit C, the Monday motivation post which was written on a Sunday night. See, I'm not standing on a moral high horse here. I'm very much part of the same system. I also love slow music, pretty cup, aesthetic, everything. But that's me expressing joy, not trying to prove that I'm interesting. And the sooner we realize this, things actually start getting interesting. That's the whole agenda of doing this podcast today, that it's okay to share, But we need to know what's our intention of sharing so that we don't get tied up in the limbo and never come out of it. The moment you start performing your life for approval, you stop living it for yourself. So now, when you post, remind yourself do it because it feels good, not because it looks good. But let's pause for a second because this didn't start just with Instagram. This pressure isn't new. Back in the day, it was about being the one with the best tiffin box in the school and the one who traveled abroad for summer vacations, or whether you had cousins living in foreign. है ना? Our grandparents felt it too. They just didn't had Instagram back then. In the 90s, it was log kya kahenge. They bought out the best cutlery only for guests. Our parents felt it when neighbors compared report cards, salaries, and whose child got admission where, which family bought which car. The currency wasn't likes, it was reputation. Different stage, same script, the need to appear accomplished, admired, and relevant. The stage has always been there, only the lights have changed. Back then, it was about being respectable. Now, it's about being remarkable. Social media didn't create the pressure, it just gave us a global stage. And honestly, when I think of the pressure across generations, I also think about my own life today. A friend of mine told me, don't send me pictures in HD. My WhatsApp storage occupies a lot of space. My sister, she's busy with her work and kids. My best friends live across different time zones. My husband, who is a sailor, is sailing for half of the year around the globe with limited internet. So for me, social media works wonders because Instagram stories are a savior. जिसको जैसे time मिले देख लो. And that's when it hit me that everyone's relationship with social media is just so different. We're all on social media for different reasons. Some of us post because we genuinely enjoy sharing. A new cafe we discovered, a sunset that felt too good to keep to ourselves. Some are posting to create an audience, to build something, to be seen, or maybe monetize it one day. Some of us are there just to watch, scrolling, observing, and maybe low key spying on people we once knew just to see where life took them. Some people don't post at all. They live quietly, but their DMs are like private chat rooms for real connections. And then there are a few who've chosen silence not because they have nothing to share, but because they've realized that not everything needs an audience. And some are scrolling to find entertaining content because maybe they are eating food alone and feel like laughing a bit. But whether you're posting, creating, monetizing, scrolling, or just surviving, one thing is common: we all feel that invisible pressure to be interesting, to have something to say, to seem like we're doing just fine. Because apparently, if your life isn't dramatic, exotic, or real worthy, you fail at being an interesting person. Life has become a constant audition. So, if this pressure is everywhere, how do we actually step away from it? How do you free yourself from this pressure? Here are some tiny steps that can help you. Shift from impressing to expressing. Redefine what's interesting. Authenticity is beautiful, not perfection. Admire without comparing. It's okay to enjoy someone else's excitement without feeling like you need your own version of it. Practice unfiltered days. No posts, no stories. And most of all, live moments that never make it to your feed. Those are your private treasures. Keep them sacred. And when you start doing that, something shifts. Your days stop rushing and they begin to feel like they're truly yours again. So, if you ever feel boring, remember this: flowers don't post their own pictures, and yet people will stop to admire them. Just live beautifully, even when no one's watching. And if next time someone asks, hey, what's new? You can just smile and say, nothing much, just living. चलो अभी पॉडकास्ट खत्म. Go make yourself a cup of chai and please reel मत बनाना.
नो प्रॉब्लम है ना भाई साहब? अब कन्विंस हो गए या मैं और बोलूं?